Welcome to Blended Healing. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips in the balance of the favor of fair use.
A person who is spiritually gifted, like prophetically they can see, won't say nothing about what they picked up on. Those are the type of people who have wisdom and understanding. They will move themselves completely. They would separate themselves because whatever they picked up, they either seen it in a dream, they feel it, God has told them because they have discernment. Y'all got to stop playing with these people and playing with them because they know when your intentions aren't right. They may not say nothing. They may not act indifferent towards you. They may not act mean towards you. But those are the people that can pick up on spirits. They know when something's off. They know when somebody don't like them. And if I'm the type of person, if I know you don't like me, I'm not going to put myself in your presence. Be careful of those who can prophetically see, prophetically sense and feel and have wisdom. Because if I sense and feel something, and your intentions aren't right and your motives are wicked, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna act indifferent. I'm going to go. I'm going to remove myself. I have seen beyond your flesh. I see your spirit. Y'all better stop playing with these prophetic people that got a relationship with God. Stop playing with people that see, because God will show them in a dream, in a vision. God will tell them. Y'all better stop playing with God chosen people.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time I post to set. Welcome to Blended Healing. Listen, we're going to get into this. This is good. Do you want to know who you're dealing with? Do you want to know who you're dealing with? There's ways that you can find out if they're your haters or not. You want to find out? You see, here's the thing. Many people seem to feel that the world has gotten more and more cruel, and it has. Disrespect, manipulating, or running amok all across this social media. And it often feels impossible to tell if someone is truly on your side. Because even though you think that they are, sometimes you question yourself, you know? Things have gotten so confusing that people will often use different psychology techniques to identify their haters so they know what they're dealing with. I know it's it's crazy. So while most people would love to believe that friends and family have their best interests at heart, this isn't always the case. There are certain types of behaviors that haters do that will leave the average person scratching their head in confusion. Do they really love you? Do they adore you? Do they want the best for you? Are they secret haters? You want to see if they're miserable? Will they try to trick you into feeling that way? So let's test people's loyalty. I'm so shady. Let's test just this moment. Let's test people loyalty. Now, I done told you, you got to learn how to observe people and their behaviors. because smart people know how to run circles around those secret haters. Are you ready? All right. Here's the first one. You can test people's reactions to your successes. Yep. When you win big in life, right? And it can bring feelings of joy and pride and excitement all up. But with success comes the inevitable haters. The first technique that smart people use to identify their haters is testing their reaction to their success. If people are jumping for joy at the prospect of someone moving on to greater things, then it's safe to say that they're not your hater. But if that one friend that someone barely talks to anymore is sitting there with their face all scrunched up, then that means that they're a certified hater. And during moments like that, people need to be fast enough to catch haters in the act. Most haters will make a face first, then smile right after. But if somebody catches them in the act, then it's important to keep their reaction in the back of your mind. You feel me? Their jealousy might have a bigger impact at time as time continues. You feel me? You know, any type of suspicious jealousy is, is associated with lower relationship quality. Jealousy has a negative impact on a friendship. You know what I mean? I know you know. And if that ain't enough, how about finding a connection between negative emotions, aggression, and jealousy? And if you combine all of that, that's toxic behavior, which is why you're testing people's reactions from the get-go. It's important, yo. Otherwise, they end up being aggressive or worse, intentionally sabotaging other people. Here's the next one. How about many people live by this quote? Actions speak louder than words. And as cliche as that's going to sound, right? It has some merit to it. After all, anyone can say what they love and that they love someone. However, proving their love through their actions is something completely different. It requires them to be selfless and putting another person's needs before their own. People's actions influence the way that they think. Knowing this is a technique to identify your haters, is by measuring their consistency through their behavior. That means if a person's actions don't align with their words, then a smart person is quick to cut that person off because they already know if they're lying about this, then what else could they possibly be lying about? You feel me? Let's go back. Let me go back. Let me throw something on this. Their reaction to your success. What do you need to know? What's the tea? Why they reacting? Oh, this could be something surrounding a third party, something to do with choosing who this person wants to be with. So they're testing your they're testing your gangster or how you move or how you finesse. All right. That's what I see. That's the tea. That's what's going on around it. Let's go to their consistency. Action speaks louder than words. They could say good shit to you, but their actions need to align. Is there anything behind that? Oh, Lord. Yeah. Let's see. There's bad karma, rejection, and getting evidence. So you already know just by observation that there's some bad karma there. They really truly are in their fields and they feel rejected by you because you already said, nah, B. Your actions don't line up. You're not consistent. You say one thing to me and then you do something different. You know, I have proof. I have proof of the way that you're acting. I don't need that bad juju on me, man. You know, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. How about their eye contact can reveal what they're thinking, right? People who make consistent eye contact are often viewed as self-assured and confident. Unlike haters, these people don't have anything to hide and are content with the person that's in front of them, which could be you. But on the dark side, we know that they used to, we know that we can find out by watching them that people who genuinely have trouble at looking people in the eye. And the same can't be said when it comes to a friend, because spending months to years together creates a solid foundation, and that makes it easier for them to look their friends or family members in the eye more than usual. If someone is staring at them the same way, they like a complete stranger, then it isn't a good sign. It could mean one of two things. Either they're extremely shy or they aren't fully connected to you. And then you combine with other behaviors, a lack of eye contact can quickly show if someone is secretly hating or not. They don't give you any eye contact. What's that about? Are they shy or are they a hater? Gratitude. They're shy. They're shy. They're moving in silence. I think you got more than one person involved here, because one person is moving in silence and they watch it. Wait a minute, stop. I'm going too fast. You're moving in silence because you don't know how they feeling, but they're actually shy and they want you back. I'm sorry for rushing that message. I had to pause on that. All right. It could be a little awkward at work or even at a reunion when you're with a passive aggressive person. They'll smile all sweet in your face, but then they'll have some words that really sting, that leaves people in shock and confusion. But when it comes to the dark side, we recognize that as being a passive aggressive person. People will make passive aggressive comments, but if someone constantly makes it a pattern, it only directs it at one person. That's a telltale sign that they don't particularly like their friend or their coworker or their partner or a family member. They use it to conceal negative emotions or thoughts. But being passive aggressive doesn't work out for them in the long run. I'm just saying. It reflects their inner insecurity and it questions your worth, their worth, not your worth, their worth and their value. Separate yourself from this hater immediately. Though they would like to believe that this person has their best interests at heart, the truth is that they're highly jealous people. Is this person jealous of you? Is that the reason why they're using passive aggressive behavior? You know, saying slick ass shit out their mouth. What say you? What's the tea? The gratitude. Huh. They one of your groupies and they hating on you. And they're taking screenshots. They're trying to get something on you by getting close enough to you. But with their slick ass mouth and you be calling them out on their shit. When they be like, nah, B, you got it all wrong. No, no, you don't. Watch your back with this, man. Because they're coming together as like you're one of a group of four. And one of the group of four, or I should say that one of the three that's in that four is the one that's doing some real shit. Watch your back, okay? They like taking screenshots from your chat that you having. Okay. Now, what about taking advice from anyone besides a professional? And it's always taken as a grain of salt. See, our loved ones seem to tend to apply advice that doesn't necessarily fit a person or a situation the right way. Someone who truly loves you will always do their best to give you good advice by staying calm and collected. They will think carefully before telling you something that could impact your life or your future drastically. But on the dark side, a secret hater is going to use the opportunity to get underneath your skin and find ways to destroy your relationships or your career opportunities, giving you emotionally charged advice that they can use your own emotions to make you act out of pocket. And that is a toxic manipulator. Do you have somebody in your camp like that right now? Do you have a hater like this in your camp? Ashe. Yeah, it's your little secret download person. It's the little one that you have on the side, not the main character, but the side person. They're the one, okay? And it's quite obvious of the reason of why, because they're the side piece. Watch for yourself. Might not know what I'm talking about. Most of us know and trust that the foundation of any healthy relationship, whether it's romantic or, friends, is the ability to create an emotional bond that begins with how well people can depend on one another. Trust is a fickle thing, man. It can easily be broken with the wrong kind of actions or words. And we know this, man, which is why on the dark side with the haters, It's the way that they go about it is usually subtle. They won't blurt out all their vulnerabilities or tell their deepest, darkest secrets to their friends and their family, but instead, we can pick that up and choose what information to share to test that person's loyalty. Most people will see the actions as being harmless and in good faith, but these people will think, wow, this person really trusts me. They're telling me everything about themselves. Listen, I know you're not feeding these people this information just for fun, man. But just feed them this information and see what they're going to do with it. Will they blurt out your secrets to other people when times get difficult, on Mad Day? Or are they going to keep the secret no matter what happens? Will they keep your secrets? Will they keep your secrets? Or are they going to blurt it out? They talking shit. They will not keep your secrets. They talking shit about you. I just want to let you know. Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. Confrontation. People don't like to be confronted. And if getting the chance to stay silent, most would gladly take it. You're not alone, as most people identify as people pleasers. And that's a fact. But the people on the dark side, your hater, your secret hater, they're going to begin a conversation by saying, hey, I've been noticing this has been happening lately. Can you explain to me what this means? They carefully observe the other person's reaction. They instantly get defensive and start raising their voice. And that's a sign of guilt. That's a sign of guilt. Because of the criticism. It's either crucial for growth or self-awareness, or, some of us are passionate about our shit. And when they start giving you all the explanation and start getting an attitude, that is a telltale sign that they don't have your best interests at heart. They don't. They create a controlled confrontation. Well, I should say you can create that and see what happens. If they remain calm, respectful, and apologetic and collected, then this likely means that this person in question doesn't have bad intentions towards you. But if they pop off and they cross your boundaries and your expectations, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You have any information on that? Is anybody there? What's the tea? Any tea about this? That's too many. I'm not going to take all of that. I got one. Is there any other that you would want them to know? Okay, here's the information. The divine is telling me that this person or persons are obsessive. It could have been somebody that you was in some type of situationship with. They're dangerous and they're toxic. Okay? They're possessive over you. They're here to teach you some type of lesson that's really not good. And you already know because this shit is played out. Ashe? Ashe. Do they talk behind your back? Haters don't have no limits on who they'll gossip about next. Filled with insecurity and self-doubt, haters will purposely tear down friends and family just to feel better about themselves. How can you tell if this person is fake, who will spread rumors about you in the end? The foolproof way of keeping track of your secret haters is to make it all the easier to cut them off before they actually do any real damage. Use a reliable friend or a family member or somebody that can keep track of who's talking bad about you behind their backs. And that's wait a minute, pause. Use somebody that you know and introduce them to your hater. And then after a while, track and see if they start talking bad about this person behind their back. And if they do, then that is absolutely a telltale sign that they're talking shit about you. Or they talking behind their backs. They're kissing your ass right now. They're kissing your ass. They're having flashbacks and trauma and side effects because you done found the fuck out that they are talking behind your back. What about when you ask for help and you want to test their reliability? People use to identify their haters as asking for help on purpose to test their reliability. True friends or partners will jump at the chance to help a friend in need. But on the flip side, people who secretly hate them will promise them the world and then bail at the last second. And these haters do this because they get a kick out of seeing you being frustrated and upset. And then they'll always soften the blow by coming up with a sob story or apologizing all the time, so they seem sincere. So the next time that somebody bails out on something important that has to do with you, then keep in mind that this could be one of your haters. Is this their intention towards you? Do they say they're going to do things for you and then bail and they doing it for bad intention just to see you squirm? This is true. Move on. Thank you. Next. Move on. They're actually doing that to you. Move on. Okay, I'm done here. I'm done. I'm done. You know why? Because people shouldn't feel offended if someone doesn't take too kindly to the things that they do to you, especially when you call them out on the carpet. Because people who are smart should keep shining regardless of petty comments that are thrown your way. It'll only further expose how much a hater that person really is and that they fake. They don't have you good at heart. They have a dark side, and it's not nice. Run, Forrest, run. And that's it, and that's all. That's all I got to say about that. Let me just reiterate for you one more time what this is all about, all right? It's about disrespect. It's about manipulating, them running amok online. You don't know if you can trust them or not. Are they on your side or are they doing shit behind your back? Doing some old dark ass shit? You don't know. Scratching your head in confusion. You can test somebody's loyalty if you choose to do that. But that's just a small way to do that. But here's the thing. I think that you should trust your intuition because your intuition is never going to let you down. Your ego will. Your inner critic will. But your intuition won't. So if you get that gut feeling about somebody and you turn and you look to the side, trust and believe you just got a message. They ain't to be trusted. You feel me? All right, I'm done. I'm out of here. Be well, stay safe. I say and deep bow to each and every one of you. And I shall see you all very, very soon.
Remember old dude from 2019? Nice clean nigga did me dirtier than laundry. Took a scroll through his IG just to get a DM from his wife. What the fuck? I was so confused. What shit don't she do? She didn't know about me and I didn't know about Zoom. I opened up the messages and had to hit the Zoom. Turns out the girl was really a dude. Nigga think he slick back till I slip back. Got my lick back, turned a nigga to a knick-knack. I moved on, dropped a couple of songs, and then I went and got signed. Now it's 2021. Hey! Okay, I just feel like this is a perfect opportunity for us just to unpack what's happening here. I mean, let's take this guy cheated on you? Nah, fuck it. Platinum record this, Bible record that. I'm making so much money, I'm all over the net. I'm moving so fast, no time to process. And no, I'm not in the game, but I'm always on set. Wristwatch, drip drop, label on the TikTok. Now I'm making TikTok music, but default. I need a cleanse, need a detox, but we ain't got time to stop. The charts need us. Fast forward B, 2023. I'm stacking lots of cheese and making money. My grass is really green and honestly, I can't even fucking count no more. It's a really dark time for me. I'm going through a lot. By a lot, you mean drug? I wouldn't. Drug? No, it's a natural plan. I'm not judging. I don't think. I'm just saying. I'm not an addict. You want to talk about it? I mean, fuck. I like pills. I like drugs. I like getting money. I like strippers. I like to fuck. I like day drinking and day parties in Hollywood. I like doing Hollywood shit. It probably would. What can I say? Shit works, it feels good, and my self-worth's at an all-time low. And just when it couldn't get worse, my ex crashed my place and destroyed all